Is it working?
It seems to be working at the moment. So
okay. Yeah, sorry about that.
Sorry about that. Welcome to Ace Attorney Real Time, the show where we play every Ace Attorney game on the days that they happen, every case on the days that they happen. And today is day 3 of Turnabout Corner, June 17th, so 2026. So let's hop right into it before the stream crashes again.
Okay.
Game layout.
Yep.
All right.
You did it. Yep. Oh.
Hey, Walkie, why are you in a little box?
Why is this happening? I don't think this is supposed to be happening. Well, let's see if it goes away.
Let's see if it goes away.
This is it, the big day. Did you get any sleep?
Yeah, I went to bed at 1 a.m. or so.
Oh, what time did you wake up?
3 a.m.?
Oh my God.
That's only 2 hours, Apollo. But at least you have me. And the amazing Mr. Hat.
Here's looking at you, kid.
Good luck today, Apollo.
It's that voice.
Hey, get any sleep?
Mr. Wright.
Oh, it's hot in here, huh? I was going out of my mind with boredom, so I signed myself out earlier today. Somehow that place makes fake piano playing at the Indochine pasta joint seem almost fun.
Daddy, do you know who Prosecutor Gavin's witness is today?
Take a guess.
How about Little Plum?
That Sherman tank of a mom? What? Nope, guess again.
That's too bad. You know, speaking of moms, you need to find me a new mommy one of these days, Daddy.
It's barely morning and you're at it already, Trucy.
I need a mom.
Okay, see, this is why I don't buy their father-daughter relationship. So, Mr. Wright, do you know who the prosecution's witness is?
Alita Tiala, your client's fiance.
It's not Walkie, who's right here in the corner? She's going to be a witness?
But that seems odd. Why would she testify against her own fiancé?
You have to wonder what Gavin's up to.
Something's going down today, that much is clear.
Well, not to worry. I've got my panties back. If we can't find a killer, I'll pull one out of there.
So, okay.
So he's still
I actually have an idea of how to fix this. I'm assuming that because we loaded a save, this was on screen when we left off and it hasn't gone away. So I'm going to go to...
If we save now and then if we save now and then load this save, will that work?
No, I think I just...
We have to...
There's a fun thing about this. This game. There's a nice helpful feature.
Two little saves. Trial day 2.
Oh yes. There we go. And now this should reset it. And that shouldn't happen.
Yeah, he's not here. Alright.
Okay, now just... Should we do it again?
I can't fucking speed through it.
There's
a button to do that? Or is it
it's... There is on... I was playing it on Switch yesterday and there's a button. Is this helping? No. Come on. One sec.
What's the... Oh.
Key config?
Oops.
Nope. Autoplay is F.
But that's not
so if I hold down F, will it... Okay, go back. No.
No, it's not any faster.
Damn it. There was one on the... Hot.
Skip with the edge button. Just press a random button.
I was holding it down, which was the...
Or we could have just played the whole case with Walkie in the corner.
I think that would be worse.
But it would have been kind of funny.
Well, I don't care.
Alright. June 17th, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 4.
Court is now in session for the trial of Waki Kitaki.
The defense is ready, Your Honor. Prosecution is warmed up, and it's a sold-out house.
Very well.
And the crowd is like,
you-
like, I'm so excited to see it.
Order,
and I'm
please.
like, okay. Yes?
Well, yesterday's witness seemed more guilty than any other party.
Guilty of panty snatching?
We did find out one thing for certain. There were 3 people in the park at the time of the murder. The witness, the victim, and the defendant.
Correct, Herr Judge. And today I'd like to do something a little new age.
Oh, I hate New Age.
I'd like to look at this horrible crime from the outside. The outside? The acquisition of the murder weapon. The preparation for the act. Our poor defendant told all, you see. To his betrothed.
His betrothed?
Yes. His fiancée, Herr Judge. His partner for life, with no chance for parole.
I don't think that makes sense.
Divorce is illegal.
Very well. You may show the lucky lady.
And they're
to
also
the
not
stand.
married yet, but
She's lucky to be
calling off an
engaged.
engagement is also illegal. Your name and occupation, Fraulein? If I was dating someone and they called off the engagement, I would kill everyone. That's a bit much.
Alita Tiala. My occupation is future wife.
Ah, traditional values. I respect that. Too many brides these days can't even weave baskets blindfolded, underwater. You're here today as a witness for the prosecution?
To be honest, I didn't want to testify at first.
Back in my day, women weren't allowed to speak ill of their husbands.
I couldn't hide the truth.
Honesty. Another admirable trait.
Fraulein, is it true that on the day of the crime, the defendant, Waki Kitaki, confessed his plans for murder?
Yes.
The witness would please give her testimony to the court.
It was the day that the family health checkup results came back. When Waki found out that Dr. Maractus had lied, he flew into a rage. I'll teach him, he said. He took one of the family's pistols. And you already know what happened that night. I just don't see how anyone but Waki could have done it.
So the pistol did belong to the Kitaki family then.
Yes. With regards to this, an investigation is underway at the Kitaki mansion on charges of the possession of illegal firearms.
And the bullet that took the victim's life? Was it...
Fired from the pistol the defendant procured? Yes, this has been proven.
Ah!
How can you prove something like that?
Bullets carry marks from the barrel that fired them, called rifling marks,
Wait,
and they've
so-
never been called anything else in any other Ace Attorney game.
Rifling marks?
Think of them as being a gun's fingerprint, left on every bullet it fires.
So, I have a question. They just identified the bullet as being found in the gun at the scene? How do they know that that's the gun that he took? I mean, I assume they're going based on testimony or whatever, but that's not proof that
we
was
know
the gun.
that gun was the one that we already know.
I mean, yeah.
It was a Kitaki family gun, and that it was the one that
But
killed the victim.
how do we know that it's a Kitaki family gun for sure?
Because no one but gangsters could have a gun.
It's not proof. Whatever. It doesn't matter.
And when did you first hear about Waki's plan?
It was the day of the murder. I should have stopped him. I just didn't think he would actually do it.
Very well. The defense may begin the cross-examination.
day that the family health checkup results came back. When Waki found out that Dr. Maractus had lied, he flew
let's
into
press
a
that.
rage.
What was the lie?
That must have been, quite frightening.
He was furious. He ripped his report up into
That's
shreds.
not good.
Incidentally, I had to request another copy of the file as evidence. A bothersome chore, but one I performed without complaint.
You don't need to brag about doing your job and not complaining about it.
I would never complain.
Waki's at an age where he's hard to control when he loses his temper.
You're talking about him like you're his mom, and that's so weird.
You're only 2 years, like 3 years older than him. Or, no, 2 years, you're 21. Why is I guess this is the only Ace Attorney relationship where the woman is older than the man and they're acting like it's like a million years.
Of course, that little bit of instability is so cute.
Great, now he sounds like a psychopath.
Also, when there's like older couples, like couples where they're both like over 30, it's usually a lot of an age difference. You can just look at Waki's parents in this case. Actually.
Oh yeah, let's see. I actually don't remember. I guess it's
we can't present.
No. Oops. Sorry.
Oh, we can't do it where we're cross-examining.
All right. I guess we'll never know.
I'll teach him, he said. He took one of the family's pistols. And you already know what happened that night.
So, I mean, so is it easy to take a pistol out from the house?
Not really, I think. There's a system in place to limit access. But Waki's a special case, being the next in line.
Perhaps his treatment was a bit too special, yeah?
Well, maybe he is a bit spoiled.
They have guns because they kill people as part of their job.
I hear he got amazing presents for his birthdays.
Oh, wow.
Last year was a switchblade made out of chewing gum and a chocolate gravestone.
Sounds like he has a taste for sweets. And danger.
It's not a switch, whatever. The point here being that Waki had access to a pistol.
It's like that chocolate guy makes things out of chocolates, but they made it out of bubble gum.
That's so different.
And you already know what happened that night.
This is the court you do need to say.
What happened? Meaning the murder?
I tried to stop him. I really did. But Waki wouldn't listen.
Our defendant was nothing if not determined, it seems.
The last thing you should do is blame yourself, miss.
I just don't see how anyone but Waki could have done it.
How can you say that for certain? How? Herr Forehead, you will refrain from badgering the Fraulein. It was the defendant, Waki, was it, who took the pistol from his home? You don't even know the name of the defendant? I said it. We know this for a fact now.
I suppose we do. Wait, no we don't.
So, how could anyone else have used this pistol to shoot the victim? They could not. Simple logic, yeah?
What if she's lying, Clavier? That does seem to be the case. Witnesses never lie.
She's under oath.
Does the defense have anything to say regarding this point?
Could someone else have used that pistol? Well, there are other people in the house.
Yes.
Based on your testimony, there was clearly another. One other person had access to that pistol.
Say more than one.
Only one. What's this?
Interesting. Let's ask the defense then. Tell the court who this other person with access was. Fuck.
Well, the mom probably had access.
We have profiles now. If we
want. Yeah. So you are 56 and you are 42. So that's a 14-year age difference.
It might be the biggest one in the series, actually.
You are 46. and you are not an age. You shouldn't be here. Why is he in the court record?
He wasn't here yesterday, I think.
No, he was.
Oh.
And you're 21, and you're 24, and Mr. Rice 33, and you're 15, and you're 25.
It doesn't
and
matter
you're
what everyone's age is.
And Balmerangelo was 46, the same age
the
as
same
this
age,
guy,
yeah, because
which
they've
we
been
know
fighting
because
since
they
they
went to
were
preschool
preschool.
together. She must have had access because she definitely killed the guy. Right? We found her sneaky little footprints.
She's not clearly, his dad would have had access.
Yeah,
I don't think he did it.
there are multiple people who had access. Sure.
We know Waki had access because of his proximity to that guy.
Well, of course, I mean you, Miss Tiala.
Me? But why?
You were quite clear when you told the court. You heard about the pistol from the defendant on the day of the murder. In other words, you knew what he was planning. Let me get this straight. You intend to tell us that this lady stole the pistol from her fiancé and killed a man in cold blood on his behalf? I've heard of people doing strange things for love, but this...
It does seem a bit unfathomable, to be sure. I am all for romance and for supporting your partner in life, to be sure. But I think I would hesitate at murder.
I'd hope you do more than hesitate. But what if a different connection could be proven? A connection between the witness and the victim. We might find that she had a personal motive beyond wanting to help her fiancé. That would put things in a slightly different light. What possible connection are you suggesting here?
You know what I'm starting to think? I'm starting to think that the police never looked inside that safe.
I have evidence showing a connection between the witness, Miss Tiala, and the victim. It's this little checkup report. Wait, is it? No, it's the chart.
Yes. That looks like a medical chart?
Found inside a safe at the Maractus Clinic.
By who?
I'd like to draw the court's attention to the names written on the chart.
What? Miss Tiala! Whatever. Why is your name in this chart?
Risha comfortably shower. Well, care to explain the meaning of this, Miss Tiala?
I'm not sure what you mean by meaning, Mr. Justice.
Our warm little fiancé just froze over.
I was on staff at that clinic until half a year ago. It was boring, so I quit. That's all. Is there a problem with that?
Miss Tiala! You testified that you had no connection to the victim.
And I don't. Now.
Now?
I quit half a year ago, didn't I? So there's no connection. Let me guess, you're the kind of guy who can't rest until he knows every last detail of his girlfriend's past. Am I right?
That's not true at all! Why, I embrace the ones I love, past flaws and all, and I...
There's no connection now doesn't fly in a court of law.
Yes.
Doesn't fly.
She's one tough nut. She probably feels right at home with the Katakis. You left your job at the Maractus Clinic, true. But you remained connected somehow.
Very well, Mr. Justice. Show us evidence that proves the witness is still connected to the Maractus Clinic.
Well, her shoes were there. That might be relevant. She had to go back for her shoes. These sandals were found in the Maractus Clinic lobby. They're yours, aren't they?
Well, who knows? I'm sure there are lots of people with those sandals.
So sorry, Fräulein, but your act isn't working. Your moment of hesitation just now cost you.
What's with you? I thought you were on my side.
Perhaps you are unaware that toes leave toe prints? A simple analysis of these sandals will reveal all.
Well, now we see your true colors. I was wrong to cooperate with you from the beginning. I just wanted you to help get Waki back on the straight and narrow.
This court thinks you need to worry less about Rocky and more about yourself. It sounds as though we need to hear a bit more about your story.
Your sandals were found in the entrance to the clinic, which means you went there on the day of the murder.
Well, there's little point in denying it.
Very well. The witness will tell us about this visit. I ran out of water. Why did you go to the Maractus clinic that day?
No, I went pour it in your glass.
It's gonna get everywhere, you go.
No, it won't. Okay, how hard is it? Let me do it.
No, you're gonna get it more everywhere.
No, I won't.
Fuck. I'm gonna do that.
I did go to the clinic that day. My first time in half a year since I quit in January.
I drank it all already.
I went to warn him. After all, I knew Walkie had the pistol. The doctor always was a timid man, too timid to admit his own mistake. Why else would I have gone? I'm not hiding any dark secrets. I wanted to tell him to be careful, as an old friend.
By mistake, you mean? The mistake we heard about from the defendant? The botched operation?
He was a timid, small man, but I never wished him harm. I just thought I should let him know, you know?
That does make sense.
Yes, but there is still one thing which does not.
What's that, Prosecutor Gavin?
The sandals left in the lobby, of course. We can assume she wore these sandals to the clinic, yeah? Then why did she not wear them home? If it were me, I would have worn them home. I like to wear shoes outside.
I would have worn those sandals home too.
And they're also very nice, so I would have worn them. Well, I don't know if they're my size, but why were the sandals left behind though? He pointed out the contradiction before me. There's probably a good explanation for this, right, Miss Fiala? Say, for instance, there happened to be a similar pair of sandals there which you wore home by mistake.
That's a super leading question, Clavier.
Actually, that's right. I'm impressed, Mr. Gavin.
Oh, it is nothing. There is, after all, no other possible explanation, yeah, forehead?
Oh, what the?
No fair! He's filling the holes in her testimony.
The
Filling holes. I'm sorry.
The defense may begin the cross-examination, and the prosecution will be quiet.
I did go to the clinic that day, my first time in half a year since I quit in January. Why?
Oh yeah, you went to warn him. You already said that. Around what time did you go to the clinic?
I don't remember exactly, but it was after 9:30, I think.
When did the murder happen?
We should. Oh wait.
That's-
I can't read. Oh wait, we have. Oh yeah, we just can't do it.
Huh?
Sorry, I was.
What are you doing?
No, I was doing that. We could open that in this. Yes. After 10 p.m.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if we have any more time-related evidence. I don't. And that was the first time you had contacted Dr. Maractus in half a year?
Of course it was. He wasn't the kind of boss you made friends with.
So why did you go to the clinic that day?
I went to warn him. After all, I knew Walkie had the pistol. Oh, I didn't mean it.
Did you want Dr. Maractus to run away?
Well, after I failed to stop Walkie, I thought that was the only other way to avoid the problem.
Couldn't you have called? Why go in person?
I called several times that evening, but no one was in.
The victim was busy driving home until after 9 p.m. that night, remember? This was proven by this mirror yesterday, yeah?
I thought if I warned him, he would run away for sure, knowing the doctor. The doctor always was a timid man, too timid to admit his own mistake.
You mean that act of malpractice on Walkie, correct?
If he had just told Walkie the truth in the beginning, none of this would have happened.
True, that operation was the start of this whole affair.
Oh, of course, if he told him, he might have been erased by the Katakis much earlier.
A disturbing thought.
We know that the Maractus Clinic had ties to the Kitaki family. He probably couldn't have gone to the police, even if he wanted to.
That's why I knew I had to warn him. Why else would I have gone? I'm not hiding any dark secrets.
So...
It seems like maybe a problem that a lot of the time when people have have their lives threatened by people who they've done crimes with, they can't go to the police because then they'll have to admit to crimes and get arrested.
Yeah, that seems like a big problem. Maybe we should do something about
We should do something about that.
No dark secrets, eh?
What? Look at me however you want, Mr. Justice. You won't find a thing.
She's hiding something. I know it. I must have some evidence that proves it, too.
You're free to think whatever you like. I went to that clinic with only one thought in mind. I wanted to tell him to be careful, as an old friend.
So, she definitely is. The judge already saw this.
Yes.
But she also was clearly at the crime scene. But I don't know if it's time to present that
We
yet.
could try it.
Alright.
We've got help. Okay.
She was at the crime scene.
What? Why would the slippers prove that?
Oh,
No,
Oh,
she has no dark
fiddlesticks.
secrets.
I must be on the wrong track.
well, why else would I have gone?
Oh, yeah, that.
I mean, yeah.
This chart was found inside a safe in the doctor's office.
Yes.
Why would this one chart be in that safe? Miss Tiala, you know why it was, don't you?
I feel like we've been over this. Mind feeling me in? I have no
Dr.
idea
Maractus
what
didn't
you're
have the
talking
leisure
about.
of making mistakes. That's why he wrote up a false report and kept the truth locked away.
Bad hair doctor. No.
Why do you keep it? Oh, maybe we'll find out.
He's such a bad little boy. And this is where you come in, Misty. I'm gonna ignore you.
The nurse who filed this chart was you, which means you knew about Waki's failed operation.
Interesting.
You were in the same position as Dr. Maractus. Kind of makes it hard to claim no connection, doesn't it?
You're bold for a novice, I'll give you that. Mr. Justice, you must know I was only a nurse. The doctor is responsible for the chart's contents.
This chart business seems to be quite important. Please amend your testimony accordingly.
Too bad, little attorney.
No, it's happening again. Wait, this is good. This is good. This is a good thing. My bracelet's reacting again.
What is it, Apollo?
I felt my bracelet tighten just now.
Your bracelet?
Just like yesterday. Like you said. When a witness is unsure of something, their nervous habit gives them away.
But I can't see anything, Apollo. I don't see it.
Then what's my bracelet reacting to?
Wait, maybe. Yes, that has to be it.
What has to be it?
Your senses, Apollo. They must be sharper than mine.
Huh?
I can't see it, but you can sense it.
I don't know about that, Trucy. I don't have some kind of special power or anything.
Listen to me, Apollo. There's a weak point somewhere in Miss Tiala's testimony. But we don't know what her nervous habit is.
Well, then what do we do?
You have to perceive it yourself, Apollo, with your eyes
and your senses. And it's up to me and my bracelet. I don't know why, but the bracelet helps. Somehow, touching it helps me focus. Let's give it a shot and bring her down.
Why would I go to the clinic now for a half-year-old chart?
Well, let's press it first.
But your signature was on that chart.
So, what does that have to do with this case? If there was something in that chart to make me look bad, I would have dealt with it. The only one responsible for that chart is the presiding doctor, Dr. Maractus.
She's hiding something. I can smell it. And I bet she's got a habit that gives it away. I just have to focus on my... Okay. I'll go back to this statement and I'll use my little bracelet.
Oh, I have to find it. Why would I go... Oh, shit. Well, it seems interesting.
It's probably good I remember these somewhat, because it kind of takes a while sometimes if you don't.
Why go to the clinic for a half-year-old chart now, you ask? But you know why you would go now, don't you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
It was quite clear, Miss Tiala. You have a nervous habit. The moment you said the word now, you used your right thumb to fiddle with your ring.
What?
She was unsure. I saw it. Now! That's the key word. The chart wasn't a part of your past. It was a clear and present threat.
That's ridiculous. Why, if that were the case, I would have had 6 months to do something about it.
Indeed.
Huh?
Which means something happened quite recently. Something to make that chart a problem for you now. I've got her on the ropes now. I can feel it. Time to strike the killing blow. With evidence. Miss Tiala, there's no use trying to hide it. The chart became a threat to you now because of this. What's the little checkup? He didn't know before. A health checkup report belonging to the defendant. The Katakis are trying to get out of the business. The health checkup this month was their first ever. What did you think when you heard about this?
Oh, nothing. Why should I think anything?
Oh, I would think you were positively beside yourself, because you were afraid. You knew what Waki's chest x-ray would reveal. A full half year had passed since the operation. You thought you were home free. When the chart came back to haunt you. That's all, Your Honor.
What just happened? Did the witness just admit to lying?
I sensed it. There was a great aura emanating from her forehead. Very cool. So, the lady was lying, it seems.
That's correct. She said she had no connection to the Maractus Clinic, but her connection was deep indeed. A bit too deep. If the Katakis got a hold of this chart with her name, she'd be finished. Isn't that right, Miss Tiala?
You guessed it.
Order! Order!
I did! I broke her testimony.
Amazing, Apollo! I didn't see it at all. Daddy was right about you. Wait!
Miss Tiala?
It's true, that chart was bad news for me. That's why I went to meet the doctor that day. But that's all! I told him about Waki and went home.
It appears this cross-examination is far from over.
What?
She hid the truth from us, this is clear. Yet, it is not clear that this truth has anything to do with the case at hand.
Very well. The witness will add this to her testimony. And we'll have a bit more cross-examination.
I was so close.
You're still close. Keep on there, Apollo. Nothing happened at all. I warned him and left.
Well, nothing happened at all. I don't even think I need to press this. We've got this is broken lamp, and the whole office was kind of a mess.
What about the bullet in the safe?
Bullet. We don't know when this got there. This seemed recent.
Okay, sure.
Shit.
I don't see anything contradictory.
Shit. I only have 3 little
I
points
don't
left.
care that a lamp was broken.
But I'll press this to see if I can get anything. How did Dr. Maractus respond to the warning?
Oh, he was quite surprised. Panicking, even. Who wouldn't be scared to learn a Kataki was after them?
Incidentally, this court is not afraid of any mobsters. Why, we had a life-threatening situation just yesterday, right here in this courtroom.
Yeah, real impressive the way you stood up to the attack of the amazing Mr. Hat, sir. After which I carried you back to your chambers.
Sounds like the judge had quite a friend.
Javier is so
And
nice.
Kevin is very strong! Don't call him Gavin. Nothing happened in Dr. Maractus' office that day, huh?
But what about the mess we found? Something definitely happened in that office.
Yes.
I know. You can't prove when it happened.
Yes.
Nor that Alita Tiala was in any way involved.
Sure. Okay. Yeah. Present the bullet.
But the bullet, I don't know. We have no evidence.
She said put up some evidence anyway. That's the weirdest thing that was
Okay.
there.
I'm gonna look at everything else and see if there's anything else, but
Okay.
no.
Broken.
No. Well, that was weird, but no.
Wasn't in his
No.
office.
No. 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 No.
No.
Okay.
That proves she was there.
Okay. You say nothing happened in the doctor's office. I disagree. Take a look at this.
What's that? It looks like a squished up ball of clay. Kind of like you, actually.
This bullet was found in the Maractus Clinic office. Something did happen in that office, Miss Tiala. Enough of this joking around. The police investigated that clinic. Ah, but this was stuck inside the doctor's
They
safe.
didn't open that?
Inside the safe?
I guess the police didn't check
Why
that far.
But there is a problem. How can you say that bullet was fired on that day? Weren't you the one who explained rifling marks to us? The pistol was taken from the Kataki mansion that day. If the marks on this bullet match the murder weapon, then that proves a firearm was discharged in that office on the day of the murder.
Alright.
Not bad, Air Forehead.
Bailiff, have this bullet analyzed immediately.
30 minutes later, a report arrives. The rifling marks on both bullets are identical.
Well, it seems as though the bullet in the safe was fired from the murder weapon. Perhaps the defense would like to state their position?
The bullet in that safe proves one fact. A pistol was fired in that office on that day. And at the time of the firing, the safe was open. And OBS Studio disconnects once more. The safe was open. The safe which contained the top secret chart.
Do you think someone was threatening Dr. Maractus in order to open the safe?
Only one person was in a position to do such a thing. Our witness, Alita Tiala.
Order! 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 Mr. Justice, where are you going with this? Are you accusing the witness?
Alita Tiala knew about Waki Kataki's botched operation. She got engaged to him without telling him about it. As long as that bullet remained in his chest, his days were numbered. What if she married him, and then the bullet finally reached its destination?
What?
That reminds me. Apparently, the Katakis have been asserting themselves in lawful business practices. They're making quite a great deal of money. A fortune, if you will.
Nefarious! So she planned to marry him just to get her hands on this fortune? Oh no.
You keep talking trash about my Alita, and I'll sue you, lawyer man. Huh? Me? Yeah. You'd abuse my Alita.
What?
I think you mean accuse. Same difference. Well, you can't ever. She's mine. It was me. I shot that dog. Me. He left me to die, so I left him to die too. There in that park. Hockey. Just cool down a second. You keep your hands off my Alita, or I'll...
Miss Tiala?
I'm sorry. It's been so long since I've laughed so hard.
Didn't laugh very hard.
Something funny?
Waki, wake up and smell reality.
Alita, baby?
The signature on the chart, the engagement. I mean, come on, it's so obvious. Even for a brainless, spoiled brat such as yourself.
Alita! Your honesty is like a breath of foul air, Fraulein.
Hey, I wasn't getting out of this clean anyway.
So, the family fortune is what you're really after.
That's right. I wanted the money.
No way! That's whack! I ain't trying to hear that.
Should have done the wedding earlier. Oh well. By the way, can I ask you a question?
Me?
I believe you said you were going to abuse me.
Accuse?
Of what crime, might I ask?
Huh?
Oh, I'm a bad girl, sure. I got close to that brat because I wanted his money. But he was the one with the pistol. He could have fired it into the safe after I'd already left the clinic.
You already proved that you could have
What?
had it, man.
I would never do a thing like that. It was definitely that silly brat.
Wait, but...
What are you talking about?
Trucy?
You had the most to lose if that chart was found. But I didn't have a pistol, now did I? Well, you could have taken Walkies. You'd think he'd have mentioned that, no? All I've heard him say is, it was me. I shot him.
That's only because he's trying to protect you. Sorry to intrude in this lovely conversation. But the two of you are forgetting one critical point.
What? What point?
Certainly, the Fraulein wanted that chart. You assume she threatened the doctor into opening that safe. But then... wouldn't she have taken the chart?
Oh!
You see? That chart wouldn't have been left in that safe.
He's right.
Miss Tiala,
Yes?
it is clear to this court that you are not a very good fiancé.
Oh, I'm flattered.
Perhaps it's time you told us the truth. Tell us about yourself, including your actions and whereabouts on that day.
Don't forget, we've proven that you were at the Maractus Clinic on the day of the crime.
Yes, I went to the clinic that day to speak to the doctor. I wanted that chart, but I failed to get it, so I went back to the clinic later. In any case, I didn't shoot him. You don't even have proof I stole that pistol, do you? And that brat was spotted in the park at the moment of the crime. Frankly, I don't think it matters if Dr. Maractus was shot in the temple or not.
You went back later?
That chart was dangerous, you understand? I needed to get rid of it. That's why I went that day.
But you couldn't get the chart then, could you?
And later that night, Dr. Maractus was shot. I heard about the shooting, waited a day, but then I had to go back. No easy feat with the cops all over the place.
Ah, that was you?
Is she admitting to that?
Apollo! That sound! It came from behind this door!
Someone's in there.
She's not very good at getting away
A
with
break-in!
this.
They left through that window! So you were the burglar.
That was you two? If only I had one more minute. Then I could have opened that safe and gotten the chart.
What? That's trespassing! And brazen at that!
Oh, is this a trial for trespassing now? Besides, you can't blame a girl for wanting to protect herself. They are gangsters, you know.
Well, it is still a crime to do that. In any case, Mr. Justice, your cross-examination.
Admitting the little crime to avoid the big one, eh?
How does that help her avoid the murder thing?
Yes, I went to the clinic that day to speak to the doctor. I wanted that chart, but I failed to get it. So I went back to the clinic later.
Well, how do you fail?
Later? That's not the question I would have asked.
When I heard what happened, well, I was too scared to do anything that day.
That's fair.
So I waited until the day after. The 16th, was it?
Yeah, that was yesterday.
Of course, you and that meddling kid had to get in my way.
But why did Dr. Maractus keep that chart around? It was clearly dangerous for him. He could have burned it.
Because he's a coward. That chart was his insurance.
Insurance?
My signature on that chart, to be more specific. That made sure I couldn't betray him. In any case, I didn't shoot him. You don't even have proof I stole that pistol, do you?
But you could have stolen it.
Could have? Is this some new definition of proof?
We'll ask Walkie. He'll tell us.
No, he won't.
Might I remind you this is a cross-examination?
Okay,
You might want to
stop?
keep your baseless theories to yourself.
Can we cross-examine Lockie now?
He's right, isn't he?
And that brat was spotted in the park at the moment of the crime.
I guess you do have to finish talking to one witness first.
Yeah, but
But what? You have nothing to say. This case is over. It was over the moment that brat was seen in the park. What's the point in dragging it out any further? Frankly, I don't think it matters if Dr. Maractus was shot in the temple or not.
That's an interesting thing to bring up.
the doctor was shot in the right temple, yes?
Yes.
So it seems.
Let's review the facts again, shall we?
Oh no.
Let's go back to the screen that makes your eyes hurt. If the killer shot from this location, the bullet would have struck our victim square in the forehead.
Okay.
Actually, I don't think they're gonna pan the thing.
Well, they might.
However, the entry wound was in the right temple.
Yes, yes. Yes, we heard testimony on this yesterday.
At the time of the shooting, the witness was standing here. No, he wasn't.
Yes, he was.
No, we know he was
you're
standing
right.
on the other side. We proved
Oh,
that.
just before the gun was fired, he shouted.
The victim turned his head.
to look. And was shot. Clavier, why did you say that? Because he wasn't standing there.
But that testimony was proven to be a lie. Why are you...
Why do we have to go
Our egregious panty snatcher, Mr. Stickler, did witness the crime, but he was standing to the north, next to the trash can where he tossed those panties. If Mr. Stickler shouted from this location, the bullet couldn't hit his right temple.
Silly, silly attorney. What? Do you remember what you had for breakfast that morning?
Do you remember, Trucy?
I always have a glass of milk for breakfast.
You have to eat more than that.
It's a glass of milk. That is how I am the size of a toothpick.
And
What matters fingers is one thing. The doctor was shot in his right temple. If that's the case, there could only be one explanation. The panties guy was mistaken.
What do you mean? We proved
But
he
his
was over
location
there.
was proven.
He,
You
there's
can't write that off
footprints.
as him being mistaken. He
footprints.
lied before. You.
Then why don't you show us her forehead?
There's footprints over there. You fucker.
Show you what?
Must I explain everything? Very well. Let's recap.
No, I don't want more recap.
Blah, blah.
If the witness, panties guy, was
Standing
at
to the north, and where was the shooter standing?
Oh,
From what location did the killer shoot the victim?
but wait, if the witness was standing there, how could anyone shoot the victim in the right temple?
I merely laid out the facts
There's
for us.
obviously another person.
It's up to the one possessing the shiny forehead to show us. If you can, that is.
Walkie-Talkie was standing at the killer mark.
Yes,
Wesley Stickler at the witness mark.
yes.
And of course, Pal Maractus was at the victim mark.
Oh. Let's hear what the defense has to say.
Where was the killer standing when they shot the victim?
Where? Oh, that's me.
Well,
It's someplace else.
yeah. Because the witness wasn't the killer.
No.
And the killer couldn't have shot him in his right temple
Yes.
if he was standing over
Also,
there.
it's Walkie.
So he must have been
This is
standing
the
someplace else. As the facts stand now, we can't explain this crime without contradicting ourselves at some point. But I know why. The real killer shot from an entirely different location.
What are you talking about? I don't see any other place.
Apparently, Mr. Justice does. Oh wait, I know how he could have been shot in the right temple.
If he shot himself.
Yeah.
I don't think it was point blank.
What? That's not the biggest, I think,
That's
problem with
not
that.
the biggest problem with that, yeah.
Where in the park did the killer shoot the victim from?
He wouldn't have had time to wipe his prints out. It's time to raise the roof and the stakes.
Where did he get the guitar? He's
Huh?
done. Why
Penalties
would he have
are
done
such
that?
frightening things, don't you think? But what if they were a bit more terrifying?
Oh, he's gonna play music to increase our penalty.
2 penalties. Like so.
The double penalty.
Double penalty. Never mind. Sorry. Therefore, I was thinking something. Therefore, had wishes to take us in a new direction. Then he must be ready for the challenges ahead.
Challenge accepted. It's justice time.
Are you sure, Apollo? It's a double penalty!
The key is the witness, Mr. Stickler's testimony. If we believe that, and we know where he stood, and the victim turned when he shouted, there's only one place the killer could have been. The killer shot the victim from here! A boingo. A boingo boingo. I believe we all owe a debt of gratitude to Miss Alita Tiala.
What do you mean?
For
Thanks to
killing
you,
that
we had
son
a
of
chance to
bitch.
review the crime. And this time, we were prepared. We know that Wesley Stickler was telling the truth. We should have listened to him from the beginning.
Well, he was lying at the beginning. Oh, now it's this part. Oh yeah, this is a little fucky.
Yeah, this hurts my eyes. It also weirdly reminds me of the town with no name.
That's such a weird thing for it to remind you of.
And it's not at all town with no name, so
No,
I
it's
don't know
not.
why it reminds me of that.
Okay.
Wesley Stickler was standing next to the trash can when he saw the two men.
Oh, it's the weird, it's this like frame rate or whatever. That's what it reminds. That's what it
Oh.
reminds me of.
He shouted, just as he told us in his testimony. And the victim turned to look in his direction. A shot was fired. The victim was hit in the right temple.
Oh no!
Oh, yes. Which direction was his right temple facing at that moment? That's right. Toward the noodle stand.
Order. Order.
Order.
So you're saying the killer was inside the noodle stand?
Let's think about this a bit more, shall we? You say the killer was inside the noodle stand? Which would mean the victim, Dr. Maractus, came to the park, wheeling his own murderer in the cart behind him?
We're recording, right? I'm pretty sure we are.
Yeah.
This is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. I think you'd notice if you were pulling someone along.
There's something we should worry about before that. Why was he pulling the noodle stand in the first place?
Let's deal with our problems one at a time. Sorry, I misspoke.
Yeah, we should deal with this problem first.
Let's deal with our problems one at a time, shall we? Someone was hiding in the stand. We have not come this far to talk about possibilities. Let's talk about proof, baby. Show us evidence that proves someone was in that stand.
Can I prove that? You want evidence that someone was in that stand?
I fucking got
I
it!
got it fucking got it right here. It's called the
Intriguing. Let's see what you got. That's not proof. Penalty, penalty, penalty.
Show us proof that someone was hiding in the
That's me.
Show us proof that someone was hiding in the noodle stand. Well, the slippers was like right in front of the stand.
Yeah, there was one footprint in between the stand leading away from
I
it.
think that's gotta be it.
Yes.
The Maractus Clinic. And they're covered with paint. These slippers were found in the trash can near the crime scene. And a single slipper print was found at the scene. And I bit my tongue a little bit. Right next to the noodle stand. Oh, and Miss Tiala, your toe print was found in the left slipper. In other words, this is proof you were inside that noodle stand.
I think we got her, boys.
Yet there was only one slipper mark found at the scene.
Okay.
Can this be called a footprint in good faith?
It's a footprint!
There's only one.
That's not...
Observe the diagram. And this tree is so small. It is little. No, it's not, again. But a park pathway runs right next to the slipper mark. A slipper wouldn't leave a trace on a cobblestone path.
Yes.
Yet you still cannot say this is a
What do
footprint.
you mean? Okay,
y'all.
what is it, Clavier?
Why not?
What is it then?
You have an impression left by a single slipper.
It's not just the slipper.
What if it was on the stand and simply fell to the ground?
Fucking left a fucking impression in the fucking mud.
That's just dumb!
Thank you.
One more thing. A noodle stand is typically cluttered with the tools of the noodle making trade. There's no room for a person to ride in there.
Well, wait. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna let that one slide. You have a point. Could someone have hidden in that stand?
Apollo! I think I might be onto something. I think I figured out one of our pieces of evidence. In order to make room in the stand, some things would have to be...
Well, Mr. Justice, you have proof that someone could have hidden in the stand.
I can prove one thing. Someone did scheme to clear space in that stand.
It's the bowl. Wait. Yeah, he'll say, yeah, we found a bunch of them in the clinic.
This case is really like, you gotta remember that these evidence means specific things, because it's not gonna say it in the description or in the image.
This is a noodle bowl from the stolen Eldrin's Noodles noodle stand.
Yes, and what about it?
It holds noodles.
Oh.
We discovered a
Penalty.
large quantity of these bowls yesterday. in the lobby of the Maractus Clinic.
You've been discovering a lot of things in there all by yourself. A large quantity of noodles in the victim's clinic?
No, you're close. Mr. Eldrin was very clear about those bowls.
They should have noodles in them?
They should.
I don't care who did it. Oh, fuck. I don't care who did it. Without that stand, I'm finished. And all my noodle bowls were in there, too.
Yet the bowls were removed.
I did it.
That night, there was space inside that noodle stand. Space created at the Maractus Clinic, no less. Right around the time that you were there, Miss Alita Tiala. Stop! I won't listen to any more of these wild fantasies. No, not fantasies. They're worse lies than that spoiled brat's pickup lines.
Those are lies?
They're lies.
I would like to remind the witness of her
He
current
says things
status.
like, I could patch up a hole and I could pull a bullet out of someone's heart just like that. It's so easy.
That's a pickup line?
He's trying to impress me because I'm a nurse.
I don't think that counts. This court does not consider you entirely innocent.
Show me an innocent. I'll show you a fairy tale.
Oh, wow, okay. In any case, the defense has somehow made its point. The witness had both a motive and opportunity to kill Dr. Maractus.
More fairy tales. This whole trial is a fairy tale.
Then please pull us back down to reality, Miss Tiala. I'm giving you one last chance to explain yourself.
This is it. Why was Dr. Maractus pulling that stand that night? And what was Alita Tiala doing inside it? Time to get to the bottom of this case.
All right, time to make a manga.
Time to make a Who was the gray bald man? It was Alita Tiala.
That night, I went to ask Dr. Maractus for the chart. I had no intention of ever letting that chart fall into the Kataki family's
They always
hands.
have a lot of muscle definition, too.
But Dr. Maractus didn't understand. For some reason, he thought the Katakis had sent me. So I gave up and went home. All I did was talk to him.
You knew about the botched operation, so you tried to get rid of the chart to save yourself.
I won't make excuses. And I did warn the good doctor. I gave him a chance. I told him that Brath got his healthcare checkup report.
The breath?
And that I said brat. And that he was coming to settle the score. Brath is what you put in noodles.
Oh, yes, it is! I see. Very well. Mr. Justice, begin your cross-examination.
Yes, Your Honor. This is the last testimony. Either I perceive the truth, or it's over. I gotta pull out my little
literally?
bracelet.
Are you talking about literally, Apollo? Are you talking about... Okay.
He's so excited.
Yes.
That night, I went to ask Dr. Maractus for the chart. I had no intention of ever letting that chart fall into the Kataki family's hands. But Dr. Maractus didn't understand. For some reason, he thought the Katakis had sent me. So I gave up and went home. All I did was talk to
That's
him.
definitely the wrong one.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
I think it's bracelet time, but alright.
Oh, sorry. I meant to click that button. If that was really all that happened, what were all those noodle bowls doing there?
I like noodles.
How should I know? There weren't any bulls when I went. When I went, I know that much. Why don't you let me be and go look for your killer someplace else, alright?
Were you in the noodle stand
Do
or not?
do I detect uncertainty there? This is my last chance.
Apollo, any words from your bracelet?
Yeah, actually, I felt it respond.
I couldn't see a thing. It's up to you, Apollo.
Time to perceive the truth. Here comes justice. Ah!
gave up and went home. All I did was talk to him. Oh my God.
All I did was talk and lie.
What? Show me proof.
I'm pretty sure about this one. I think I'm getting the hang of this. A little slip in confidence, and they give it all away. The proof is you, Miss Tiala.
Proof.
All I did was talk to him, you claim. Yet you can't hide your own nervous twitch when you say those words.
My Twitch? What are you talking about? Follow us on Twitch.
You have a habit of scratching the area of your neck around the edge of your scarf.
What?
This is working better than I'd hoped. Her unconscious actions tell the truth she won't say.
We get her ball.
Habits and lies.
Oh my God.
2 dots.
What?
Connect the dots and find the truth.
Don't look at me like that. I told you the truth.
Mr. Justice, please put your eyes back into
It
their sockets.
seems that when you recall what really happened in that office, you can't keep your hands off your neck, can you? It seems that nervous habits are unconscious reactions that manifest when someone is trying to hide something. You can't hide behind your scarf, Miss Tiala. Something happened between you and the victim in the Maractus Clinic office. I think it was maybe around when we were first playing this, or like it's like somewhat near when we were first getting into this, is when I started having a lot of tics.
Oh, interesting.
And I remember thinking a few times, like, I'd be on the stand just... And the medication I'm on now makes me tick a lot less. I very rarely do it now unless I miss a pill, but back then it was just like, that's not... Some people just do that, Apollo. And also nervous doesn't mean lying, to be clear. Something happened between you and the victim in the Maractus Clinic office. And I've got proof that shows exactly what happened. Is it finally Lampy Lamp time?
We've been so excited to
This
show
is my
that.
favorite piece of evidence.
What's that?
You're touching your scarf again.
This is...
There's something unusual about this lamp. The bulb is broken, and there's a red splotch on the cord. Seeing how you hide your neck, I think I can come up with a plausible explanation for the lamp's state.
Well, spit it out. This talking in circles nonsense is killing me.
Very well. The answer is very simple, Miss Alita Tiala. Please remove your scarf.
But my head will come off if I do that. I'm like that girl from the story.
Mr. Justice, please do not ask the witnesses to remove articles of clothing.
This is not even concept accessory. This is a trial to determine what happened in that park. Yet we seem to have drifted off target. We'll find out soon enough if we're drifting. As soon as the witness removes her scarf.
I won't do it. This is insane. I'm an unrelated third party. You can't order me to remove my scarf.
Miss Tiala, I'm afraid you've forgotten what's already been proven.
What?
You're hardly unrelated. Please remove your scarf.
No! No!
I knew it. So I was right, wasn't I, Miss Alita Tiala?
Oh, your neck? That isn't what I think it is.
Something did happen that night at the Maractus Clinic. You needed to get that chart back, no matter what it took. Even if you had to steal your fiancé's pistol to do it.
But wait, looking at this lamp and the witness's neck, It looks like the very opposite has happened.
Exactly. The victim in the clinic that night was this witness. Specifically, you tried to threaten Dr. Maractus and he attacked you. That's what happened that night at the Maractus clinic. I have to scream a lot as her.
Order, order, order! Will someone please tell me what really happened, preferably in the form of a manga?
I told you the truth already. I went to the clinic that night to warn Dr. Maractus.
Oh.
That gangster knows everything. He's coming for you.
Looks like my clinic's seen its last patient.
We have to get rid of that chart. Quick, open your safe. Give it to me.
So you can save your own skin?
What?
I know what you're up to. You want in with the family. And if they see that chart, you're finished. Leaving me holding the short straw. But if I'm going down, I'll want some company. You!
And what happened next?
He jumped at me and knocked me to the floor. Then he took that cord.
Oh, yikes.
Pal Maractus was serious. Deadly serious. He really tried to strangle me. I must have blacked out.
So, you were the victim.
And the red splotch on the cord was your lipstick.
I didn't want to remember that night. That's why I didn't bring it up. There. Are you happy now? I was out cold, almost killed, and you claim I then snuck into that noodle stand? But how could I? Ah!
Well, one thing is clear. We now know what really happened at the Maractus Clinic. And it would seem that our victim was not entirely without blame himself.
I'm sorry. I get so nervous just thinking of it. It's hard to breathe. I've told you everything. Can I go home now?
You bear some responsibility for events that day, true. Yet if you were also a victim, this court would owe you some sympathy. Well, Mr. Justice, I believe this clears up the remaining questions for Miss Tiala.
When did this happen? Suddenly, everyone's sympathizing with her.
Yeah!
I don't know what to think anymore, Apollo. I mean, is that it? Do we know everything we need to know about Miss Tiala?
Very well. This finishes the cross-examination of this...
Not so fast. This party's just getting started. Now we rock.
What?
Those spikes on your head are softer than they look. Or do you not have the stomach to go all the way?
Prosecutor Gavin?
Pal Maractus choked Alita Tiala. She fell unconscious. But what happened next?
He's right. There is more we don't know.
But she was choked hard enough to leave that mark. She would have been out for a while.
Even still, what if it was her in that noodle stand?
It definitely was. Her footprint was right there. Alita Tiala, half dead. Dr. Maractus pulling that stand. And a bullet fired from inside the noodle stand.
What if it's all true? We might have already figured out what truly happened that night.
Miss Alita Tiala, as you can see, we're not through with you just yet.
You really want to blame me for this murder, don't you? You too, Prosecutor Gavin.
What?
Me? Frelin. I only wish to know the truth.
Well, let's go back over what we've learned up until now. On the day of the murder, Walkie saw his checkup report, from which he learned about the bullet still inside him. So, he took a pistol from the family stash with the intent to give Dr. Maractus some of his own medicine.
And Miss Yola heard about this from Walkie, so she went to the Maractus clinic ahead of him, in order to get rid of the chart with her signature.
But then, something happened.
Sounds like you figured it all out. But remember, I was the victim. I was out cold.
But what about Dr. Maractus? That does seem to be the problem. He had just strangled Alita Tiala, perhaps he thought, to death. What did he do after his crime?
I was just knocked out, not dead.
From the state of his clinic and the scene in the park, I think it's clear what the good doctor did next. Well, Herr Forehead, care to guess?
Well, Mr. Justice, what did Dr. Maractus do?
Maybe he did think he killed Alita Tiala. Do I have evidence to show what he did next?
The noodle stand?
As his next move, Dr. Maractus stole Guy Eldun's noodle stand.
What? Killing me? What? Killing me disturbed him that much? So much he randomly stole a noodle stand.
It wasn't so random. Remember all the bowls in the clinic's foyer? Bowls that belonged inside that stand? I think it's pretty obvious, don't you? That stand was at the clinic. However, the question is, why did he remove the bowls?
Maybe because the stand was heavy?
Or he wanted to put something in the stand in their place.
Ah, wait, you don't mean...
I do. Dr. Maractus did replace those bowls with something. Your corpse, Miss Tiala.
My corpse?
Dr. Maractus panicked. He thought he'd killed you. His next move would be to dispose of the body.
That's crazy talk. You're all crazy.
Then let's think about it. Logically. The doctor had a place to dispose of you in mind. But on his way there, who should he run into but the defendant, Walkie Kitaki? I question your logic.
What's this, Prosecutor Gavin?
The park is a dead end. Why would he head in that direction to begin with?
That's right. He had no reason to go there. Oh, now I get it. It was a trick. That spoiled brat made him do it. He made the doctor steal the stand.
Tell me, why would someone go to a dead end? Unless the park was his destination.
What?
Apparently, the defense has an idea. Tell us where Dr. Maractus was heading with the stand. Here, please show us on this diagram. To where exactly was the victim dragging the stand?
It was the river. Yeah, kind of fucked up.
I think anywhere is fucked up.
Oh, yeah, but you know.
That's a river!
Not everywhere he could have put her would have resulted in her death if she was still alive.
Okay, that's true.
Yes, Your Honor. I scarcely need to explain why. A perfect place to dispose of a body.
He was going to throw me into that river?
He didn't have many other options, Fraulein. I don't think he was at all in the... I believe this clears up all of the remaining questions. The victim pulling the stand, and the defendant before him. And inside the stand, you, Miss Alita Tiala. And then, the denouement. Wesley Stickler of panty-snatching fame walks up. Seeing the two men, he shouts. In that instant... That's not how it worked, because Walkie didn't have a gun.
I shot him. I shot him.
You were the only one who could have stolen Walkie's pistol. It had to be you.
Oh, well, Miss Tiala.
Nice work.
You mean I'm right?
I mean, you've done a fine job dreaming up a story. To get that spoiled brat off the hook. You're the one who's dreaming. Apollo's backed up everything he said with facts. If you're so sure he's making it up, give us another reason. Why was Dr. Maractus pulling that stand through the park? Who knows? But there's one gaping hole in your logic. I think Mr. Gavin knows whereof I speak.
Whereof what? I can't believe she's still trying to deny this.
Is this true, Prosecutor Gavin?
Must I always be the one to point out her forehead's errors?
You are the prosecutor.
Maybe there really is something.
It's your job.
I believe the Fräulein speaks of Herr Doctor's car.
Okay.
His car?
That's right. The Maractus Clinic has that big garage.
Oh, sorry. In which set? A green sports car, was it?
Why would he steal the stand in the first place? If he wanted to carry a body, he would have used his car.
Ah!
And so we find our victim without probable cause to steal that stand.
That's not what probable cause
And
means.
our defense without a case.
You should know what that means, Clavier.
I'm very smart.
I have an idea. You know that green car? I bet it wouldn't run. It was broken.
Ah, what an excellent counter-argument, Fräulein. Too bad you're quite wrong.
Eh?
Don't tell me you've forgotten what happened to your daddy.
Daddy?
That's right. That night, the car that hit Mr. Wright was that green sports car.
Oh, yes. I'd nearly forgotten about it.
Afterward, he drove it back to that garage. It ran fine.
Well, he had just gotten in a fucking accident.
That's right. So why didn't he use his beloved sports car,
Ugh.
A glaring contradiction, to be sure. More glaring than your forehead.
At least look at the car and make
No.
sure.
No!
One of the side view mirrors was out. He wanted to be safe. He had already gotten into one accident that night. He didn't need another. Especially
Well,
with a
Mr.
body
Justice,
in his trunk.
why didn't Dr. Maractus use his car to carry the body?
Is that a groan of surrender I hear? Some advice. Now's a good time to review all you know. Everything you've learned over the last 2 days.
Everything I've learned? It's time to look at all my evidence and see what I haven't presented yet.
Oh, Mr. Justice, this contradiction casts doubt on your entire
I'm
case.
sorry, did I distract you with my wonderful guitar music?
This is truly your last chance. The defense will explain to us what happened that night.
What do you... He definitely stole the stand. He didn't carry... I guess it didn't... The car didn't run. I have an idea. It's all coming together. That night, Dr. Maractus couldn't use his car.
Ha! Now you're making even less sense than usual.
Not according to my information, Miss Tiala. Put one and one together, and the explanation is simple.
If it's so simple, perhaps you can show us some evidence. Show us proof of why the car wouldn't run that night. Let's see now. Panties again!
All sorts of things come out of my panties. Even the truth.
What? Another crime was committed the night of the murder. The theft of these panties. The latest in a string of similar thefts, actually. But that night, the snatcher was caught in the act. A brave young girl chased the thief until he hid in the Maractus Clinic garage.
What?
The snatcher hid the panties there before running. Perhaps someone in this court remembers where he hid them?
Why, weren't they found in the car's exhaust pipe?
Exactly. By the way, I learned something yesterday. A very important piece of information. And I learned it from you, Prosecutor Gavin.
So you were here investigating?
And I was on my way home when my hog gave up the ghost.
Your hog?
My motorcycle won't start. A clogged exhaust pipe.
Too bad. It looks like such a nice bike, too. Hard to believe that it could break just from that.
Cars, motorbikes, they're all the same. Clogs the exhaust and they won't run.
My, how interesting.
While Miss Tiala and the doctor were struggling, the panty snatcher snuck into the Maractus garage. From that time until the time we found these, that car wouldn't start.
What? That's why Dr. Maractus had to use the noodle stand. It was the next closest thing he could think of.
Well, Miss Tiala, this wraps your doubts up quite nicely, I think.
So it does. Where am I? So dark, can't see. Cramped. The pain. My throat's burning.
What's your problem?
You, Doc! I know what you did!
Lucky?
You lied to me, so you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna give you a taste of your own medicine, man!
Well, wait! Let me explain!
Fine. I'll give you your last request.
Listen, you're being tricked, but not how you think. It's not just me.
No! He'll ruin everything. I have to stop him.
Cease this at once, you two!
Funny. This isn't the way it was supposed to turn out. Oh well. Too bad.
There's still one mystery. How did you manage to disappear from that stand?
In the silence after the shot, I heard the witness running.
I believe we heard as much from Wesley Stickler. He went to use a public phone to inform the police.
Which is when I made my escape.
Which is when you left that slipper print.
Dr. Maractus didn't bother taking my slippers off. I threw them out after I stepped in that paint, though.
That was your mistake.
No, my biggest mistake was coming to you for help, Mr. Justice.
Eh?
I believed in you. You and your anything agency. If anyone would get Walkie declared guilty, it was you.
I believe we've reached a conclusion of sorts. Prosecutor Gavin, how is Miss Alita Tiala doing?
She's confessed to everything. We're processing her arrest now.
Prosecutor Gavin sure seems calm for someone who just lost.
I think he already knew. He'd figured out she was the killer a while ago.
Some advice? Now's a good time to review all you know. Everything you've learned over the last 2 days.
He lost. But I didn't exactly win either.
Something's the matter, her forehead?
Looks like it's time to announce a verdict. Not guilty! Look at him him. He's gonna be fine. Court is adjourned.
Well, he does have a big injury that's gonna kill him really quickly.
Just assuming.
June 17th, 4:12 p.m. That's actually not that far off from the current time it is.
Yeah.
District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2.
Great job, Apollo! You did it!
Yeah, we did, somehow.
Walkie's off the hook. Free to become the gangster he's always wanted to be. And he has you to thank.
Hey, attorney man! You're gonna pay for what you did to my Alita, Holmes!
Or to blame, I guess.
You give my Alita back! Stupid pointy-head attorney with a death wish!
Enough, Walkie!
Ah, Mr. Kataki!
It's high time you opened your eyes, Walkie.
What do you know, old man? I think it's about time you opened yours! Giving up the life, trying to become some kind of businessman.
Don't talk about what you don't understand, Walkie.
I'm afraid that God is going to throw them both out.
If not in jail, wouldn't that be a happy ending?
Hey, maybe we can help them out. We know why Mr. Kataki needs to make so much money. Maybe we should tell Walkie. Oh, Walkie, Apollo has something to tell you.
Huh? I do? Way to put me on the spot.
Eh? What's that?
Show him the reason why, Apollo.
Why is Mr. Kataki trying to become a businessman?
We need money.
Think about it, Walkie. Think about your condition. I talked with your mother, Little Plum, yesterday.
It pays, but we need a lot of money right now. Clean money, that is.
She doesn't mean... You're not really... Are you?
I searched the globe, and I found one. A doctor who can take that bullet out of you, Walkie. But it's an expensive procedure.
Man, but you got plenty of money already, don't you?
I won't use it. It was the gangster life that did this to you, Walkie. I want to help you, and I want to do it clean.
Hey man, now's not the time.
Please understand, Walkie.
Dad. Man, I see how it is, old man. Always you looking out for...
Walkie?
Listen, good old man. One day, I'm gonna take you out. Then we'll see who's the OG. You try to hide in your business suit, I'll find you. Stupid old geezer.
My, Walkie!
No, it's as it should be.
Mr. Kataki, I liked him more without the puppy dog eyes.
I'm glad to have met you. I'm not so good with words, but I know a professional job when I see one. Thank you.
Who, me?
Someday, I'll bake you one of our latest, the Kentucky Lime Pie.
He's opening a pie shop?
So long. Justice.
And he was gone.
Well, let's head back, Apollo. To the Right Anything Agency.
Hey, since when do I work at your agency?
Aw, we make a good team. Don't just stand there. Let's get going.
Why not? She did help me out. And there's a few questions that still need answers.
Ooh.
Like this power of mine that she showed me. And my bracelet. If anyone can help me figure it out, it's her.
Wakie's got issues when it comes to his writing. I'm responding to the chat.
Oh, yeah.
Though I can't say I care much for what her father has become.
Oh, that's right. We have to go someplace first.
Huh? Where?
Why, to claim our reward from Mr. Elgood.
Ah, salty noodles. Right.
You gotta stand back already?
Oh, and after that, you can come see my show! With a special appearance by the amazing Mr. Hat!
Is he not at every show? Oh, it's special, alright. Please, anything but him. I don't like, and he tried, you pretended that he was gonna kill you.
We did it!
We did it!
It wasn't crashing the whole time.
It wasn't crashing the whole time.
It did.
So, Turnabout Corner. I quite like that case.
I do
think
too.
I think it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's better than the next one.
It's better than the next one for sure. Although I don't mind that one either.
It's, you know, they're...
It's poorly written.
So, I like the characters.
But it's not like some cases where they drag out forever, and it doesn't have any characters in it that I absolutely can't stand.
So I think
Which are the things that really bother me in
biggest
cases.
problem is that, like, a lot of the parts of the case itself don't really make sense.
Yeah, but also there's some evidences that like there's like video evidence, and there's the thing with the like music levels and stuff, and
I
that's
don't know if there's video evidence. I think it's just that. But
yeah.
But
Okay.
that's similar.
We have to watch that video at least a few times.
It's listening to the songs, maybe?
Well, you listen to the song, but the video doesn't.
You're right, we have to watch the video too, I forgot.
It's important.
It is.
But
and we get to see
enough
a horrible
spoilers.
clavier.
What'd you say?
There's horrible clavier in the video. Horrible 3D rendered clavier.
His skin is orange. Anyway. So, I gotta grab my calendar. When is the next case?
The first day is not... The second day is not right after the first one. But I'll look at the days.
It's next month.
Yeah, it's next month.
There's...
Oh, you have it on your calendar.
Day 1 is the 7th of July. That's the first day, and then there's a very short day after that. So if you have any ideas for, I don't know, maybe something else we could play that day after we're done with that,
Sure.
but maybe we'll just want to take a break, not do any, and just have the really short section and then just not stream anymore that day. And then there's the 9th and the 10th. So, we will see you here on July 7th for Turnabout Serenade. I love you all. I love this game. It's one of my favorites.
Yeah.
And I wish you all the very, very best. Thank you. Bye.